So today we're back out in the shop. We are going to be replacing these headlights. Not bashing them. I mean, they're just not that bright. My vision is not that good. I have issues seeing at night, so I'll throw some new headlights in to see if that helps out. Let's get in here into the messy shop. I'll show you what I've ordered. So I got these off of Amazon, which I will be linking the parts down in the description. So if you like them, get some yourself. Peel this cover back. So these are 4x7. I mean, they claim to be DOT compliant. I live in Arkansas. I honestly never had a police officer pull me over just to check to see if my headlights were legal. But this one should be the low beam. This one should be the high beam. I mean, I plugged them in already. They definitely seem a whole lot brighter. And kind of have a blue tint, but not anything too crazy that's going to drive people crazy. But it comes pretty well packaged. And you've got your adapters, which my truck from the factory has the ground and the power wire flip-flop. So we'll be using these adapters. So I'm gonna have to do a voiceover in this section because I don't know how to work microphones. So I'm basically explaining that I've started making some t-shirts. So here's one of them that I'm wearing. They're gonna be linked in the description below. Also, if you click the About Me section on my page, in the links section, it's gonna be in there. So yeah. Here's a shirt, and I'm just walking away for no reason. So for some reason I felt like I needed to include taking off the grille. However, it's pretty obvious you have to do that to get to the headlights. So yep, I mean, it's taking it off. Right here I'm showing you, so that flat spot that I've got my finger on is the section that I actually have to cut off. So I think in the next clip I'm going to do a side-by-side right here, so you can kind of see how it is from the factory. Then the light on the left is modified. It looks janky as hell because I was really rough with it. It's flimsy metal, so be careful with that. But I used a some kind of die grinder or something to cut that. Can't remember. But here I'm showing the adapter going in. It's actually D-pinned both of the high beams. The high beams only need one wire to run, or one power wire, and the other is going to ground. So test it out with a multimeter. Y'all come to help? Gonna do anything productive? Indy, you gonna help? Got you, Panzer. Of course not. Alright, I hope you enjoyed the short clip of the dogs. So I'm back at it with no audio yet again because I am a moron and I don't know how to do this YouTube stuff. So, about to unleash the power of the sun. There we go, found the switch finally. So yeah, you can see they're pretty bright. Look right into it like a genius. Here I'm just doing some quick adjustments on it, trying to get it somewhat right until it gets dark and I can do some final adjustments on it. And the grill going back in, but unfortunately it has to come back out because yet again I am not a genius. So sometimes I gotta do things a few times before I get it right. Basically the issue is I start stripping out the adjustment screws. But I think I explained that in another clip. So yeah, for some reason I could not remember. There we go, bottom first. Or nope, still wrong. Alright, try to put that top in first and then slide in, and there we go. And yeah, it's kind of the final appearance of it. I think it looks pretty nice. Hides everything well behind the grill. It's pretty subdued, so you really can't see it. Still catches some light. I guess my only complaint is they definitely hit the grill just a little bit. So I mean, I think if you had a factory one, I'm not quite sure how that would work out. I feel like there might be some contact, but yeah, even with this Phantom grill, like right there on the edges it hits, which it could be because it's so far out of adjustment, or it could be that maybe this truck's been wrecked at some point in time and the grill just doesn't line up. I mean, it's could be a lot of things, but kind of my goal for the front end on the truck is to have just like everything behind the grill to where you can't see it. So black, subdued, all that kind of stuff. So far, I'd say it's doing pretty good. I can still, you gotta do some looking to actually see the headlights. I wish I'd thought ahead and actually bought some new turn signals. But, I mean, it looks pretty good. So, yeah, tonight when the sun goes down, we'll get out here and we'll actually adjust the headlights. And we'll take it for a ride and see how they actually light up the road at night. So, got the grill back on and I went to adjust the headlights, and I noticed that most of my adjustment screws are stripped out. So, not a big surprise. I mean, they are from the 80s, so we'll give them that. They lived a good life. But I bought some new ones, and they just about immediately stripped out. So, I don't know if that's like a quality control issue or whatnot, but my remedy is going to be a washer on the back side. And this is a 1/4 size nut with, I think it's 28 pitch. So picked these up from O'Reilly's, and I don't trust it already. So we'll use the nut just as kind of like a jam nut on the back of it. So there we go. So we're out here. It is officially dark. So we're gonna give these headlights a test and go on a little test drive. Can already tell you that is way too high. And the high beams are spotlights for the sky. You can see that on the tree. That is outrageous. I'm gonna have to lower that. Alright, so now that we're not sending signals out into outer space, let's go give it a test run. Well, I think we're gonna call that good. I'm gonna cruise around and make my way on home. I mean, I definitely say field of vision is great. Big improvement.